Tonight, when the sun goes down, you're going to flip a switch. Light will flood the room and you won't think twice about it. But for 99.9% of human history, that switch didn't exist. When the sun set, the world went completely, terrifyingly dark. And you still carry that darkness inside you. Every single night, your body performs the exact same sequence it has performed for hundreds of thousands of years. Long before alarm clocks, before streetlights, before screens. Your pupils dilate, your melatonin rises, your core temperature drops. You are, without knowing it, becoming a creature of the night. Why, what is happening inside you when the room goes dark? Here's the strange part. Darkness was never your enemy. It was your ancestors' oldest ally. For millions of years, every mammal on Earth feared the dark for the same reason. The dark meant something was hunting you. Owls, wolves, big cats, snakes. Your ancient relatives could not see in the dark. But the things hunting them could, so darkness meant death, and death left a mark on your DNA. That fear, that ancient terror is still wired into your nervous system. It's why your heart beats faster when you hear a noise at night. It's why shadows move in ways that daylight never does. It's why you cannot, even in your own bedroom with the door locked, completely let go. You are not broken. You are descended from survivors. Now here's where it gets stranger. A 2013 study led by Dr. Kenneth Wright at the University of Colorado Boulder took a group of volunteers camping for a week. No flashlights, no phones, no artificial light of any kind. Within just 7 days, their circadian rhythms synchronized perfectly with the rising and setting of the sun. Their melatonin began rising at sunset. Their alertness peaked at noon. Their bodies became almost overnight ancient again. But here's the twist. Even with all that natural light, exposure to just a single bright lamp in the evening, a lamp no brighter than a reading light, pushed their melatonin release back by almost 2 hours. 2 hours from one lamp. Dr. Charles Czeisler, a Harvard sleep researcher who has studied circadian biology for over 40 years, has shown again and again that light is the single most powerful signal your brain uses to set its internal clock. Not food, not exercise, not temperature. Light. And not all light is equal. In 2001, Dr. George Brainard and his team at Jefferson Medical College discovered something that should have changed everything. They exposed human subjects to different wavelengths of light and measured how much melatonin was suppressed. Blue light, the exact wavelength emitted by your phone screen, your laptop, your LED bulb, was nearly twice as powerful as warm yellow light at shutting down your body's sleep chemistry. Twice as powerful. From the light in your pocket, now think about what you do every night. You lie in bed, you scroll, the screen glows blue against your face. You tell yourself it doesn't matter. But deep inside your skull, a tiny structure called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, the master clock of your brain, is reading that light and reporting back to every organ in your body. It's saying in chemical language, it's still daytime, do not sleep, do not heal, do not dream, and you wonder why you can't sleep. Dr. Mariana Figueiro at the Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute has spent her career measuring how much light humans actually need to disrupt their biology. The answer is shockingly little. Just 30 lux, roughly the brightness of a dim candle, is enough to begin suppressing melatonin. Your living room lamp puts out 200. Your phone, held close to your face, delivers far more. You are not sleeping in a room, you are sleeping in a sun. Now let's rewind, way back. 400,000 years ago, give or take, your ancestors lived on the African savanna. They had no fire, no torches, no lamps. When the sun set, they were plunged into a darkness so total they could not see their own hands. And that darkness shaped your brain. Evolution does not delete, it layers. Your brain did not evolve to live in the modern world. It evolved to survive the Pleistocene. So when you lie awake at 3 a.m., heart pounding, certain you heard something, that is not anxiety. That is the oldest surveillance system in the world still running. Your ancestors who heard the rustle in the grass and stayed alert lived. Your ancestors who slept through it did not. You are the descendant of the ones who never slept, but here's the contradiction. The dark also meant safety. Controlled, predictable darkness meant you were sheltered. Inside a cave, behind a wall, in a small enclosed space where nothing could approach unseen. That is why you instinctively want your bedroom to feel small. That is why you close the curtains. That is why you pull the covers over your head. You are recreating with blankets and pillows the protective enclosure your ancestors built with stone and fire. You have always known how to sleep. You just forgot what darkness was for, then something changed. About 200,000 years ago, humans learned to control fire. And that single discovery, one of the most important in the history of life on Earth, gave your ancestors something no primate had ever had before, a way to push back the night. Fire did not just give them warmth. It gave them light after dark. It extended the day. It let them tell stories, share meals, bond as a tribe. It transformed night from a place of terror into a place of community. But here's what most people miss. Fire also gave them the first taste of what we now call insomnia. Because once your ancestors could control light, they had to learn when to stop using it. And that fight between artificial light and ancient biology has never ended. Every campfire, every candle, every Edison bulb, every iPhone screen is a continuation of that same negotiation. You are not the first human to lie awake wishing for darkness. You are the latest in a line stretching back 200,000 years. Now consider this. In 1999, Dr. Stephen Lockley, working with Czeisler at Harvard, put human subjects on a strict schedule designed to flip their circadian rhythms completely out of phase. They made people live on a 28-hour day instead of 24. Within weeks, the subjects' bodies fell apart. Their cognitive performance dropped to the level of legal intoxication. Their blood sugar spiked. Their immune function collapsed. Light, the timing of light, had broken them. What does that tell you? That your body is not a machine you can override. It is a system calibrated by millions of years of sunlight. And every night in your own bedroom, you are running an experiment on that system. But here is the most unsettling part. Sleep researchers now believe that exposure to light at night does not just delay sleep. It may actively damage the deep restorative stages your brain needs to clean itself. In 2019, a study published in Science Advances used mice to show that even dim light during sleep impaired the brain's glymphatic system, the waste-clearing process that protects you from neurodegeneration. The mice in dim light lost more brain tissue over time than the mice in total darkness. You are damaging your brain with the lamp, and you don't even feel it happening. So what do you do with this? You cannot uninvent the light switch. You cannot go back to the savannah. You cannot unsee the blue glow of your phone, but you can remember what your body is trying to remember. When the sun goes down, your ancestors did not fight the dark. They let it take them. They let their body temperature. They let their breath slow. They let the ancient machinery of sleep built over millions of years finally do its job. They did not fear the darkness. They trusted it. And tonight, when you flip that switch, remember, you are not just turning on a light. You are turning off 400,000 years of evolution.